Hello, everyone. Coach Kalloo here, and today just more of an impromptu meeting I was having with actually Krysta Donovan from Mortgage Tree. She's a business advisor with mortgage advisor with Mortgage Tree. I'll let her talk in a second, but I just really want to let you know that we were having a meeting and we started to talk about small, medium-sized businesses, getting a loan. And there's so many relief options out there, and so many people are asking tons of questions. So as a business coach, I do get those a lot. It's like, what can I apply for? How can I apply? And so I reach out and I have in my network specialists like Krysta, who I lean on and actually engage and be able to find the best resource. So we were having this great conversation. I thought to myself, okay, Krysta, you need to tell people this. Like, you need to be able to tell people this information. So I'll let Krysta introduce herself, tell you a little bit about where she works and what she does, and then I want to just kind of dive in and talk about who could get this type of loan that the government of Canada is offering, and what are some things that they need to know before applying, if any, and go from there. Krysta.
Hi, Kyle. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm a mortgage advisor with Mortgage Tree. I'm with Mortgage Tree since May of 2019. I've been in the industry for about 14 years. What I do is I'm a residential mortgage advisor and a commercial mortgage advisor. And on that side, I work with small to medium-sized businesses to obtain financing for acquisition of businesses, as well as renovation loans, regular operating loans, and cash flow loans as well. I enjoy what I do because it improves, the everyday business life.
Yeah, and thank you for that. So, Krysta, you probably see a lot of sometimes businesses get to a point in their businesses that they need money, right? I mean, like it's currency, right? They have to buy something to sell something, or they have to set up programs and stuff like that. And so money is really king when it comes to that. And sometimes in businesses, it doesn't always fall on the line of you get paid and then you buy and all that stuff. So sometimes they have to invest back in their business. So with everything that's going on, and obviously people seeing a decline in their revenue and their sales, and so this government, relief program for loans, that 40,000, let's take the 40,000 for example. There's additional loans I understand as well. So who would that really market? Like you said, small, medium-sized businesses. So speaking specifically to the $40,000 loan, who would that be ideal for, and what should they know before applying or while they're applying?
For sure. So what that loan is meant for is companies, businesses who have paid a minimum salary in 2019 of $49,000, up to $1 million in salaries. That $40,000 is available. There are very minimal requirements to obtain that loan. I apologize, family. One of the things that you do need to be aware of is that your business financials need to be up to date, so that we can just show, that you are running a business and that your business has paid those salaries, and that's what your business financials will show.
Perfect. And listen, don't apologize for having a kid that's active, because I think everyone is used to this. I've been in so many meetings where kids are running by, husbands are running by, wives are running by. There's things that's happening. And
it's the way it is right now.
Yeah, it is. We all get it. We're all in it. So which makes sense. And so, okay, so for them, if they have that information, they'll be able to apply for this loan. Who do they go to? Do they go to their bank? Do they go to the government? Who exactly do they make this application?
For that one, you would go directly to whoever you bank with. It is a loan that I can advise on, but unfortunately, I'm not able to help you with the application process. So if you bank with TD, you would just call your small business advisor at TD, and they would be able to direct you. A lot of the banks are doing an online process for that, just to make it a little bit more streamlined. But definitely, if you give your business advisor a call at your branch, they'll be able to direct you.
Perfect. And so who could you also advise people on? Like, is there something else that is out there that maybe businesses don't know that they could tap into?
There is another business loan available. It's through BDC, Business Development Bank of Canada. They are offering a loan of up to $100,000 for businesses. There are quite a few criteria in order to get that loan that I would be more than happy to go through. Again, the biggest one is having your business financials in order. I will say that the dead stop on that loan is if the business was not profitable in 2019 or 2018. So if there was a negative bottom line, unfortunately, BDC is not in a position to fund a loan. However, it's always worth me taking a look at to see if there is something else that we can get you in this time that you may need the money. So the BDC loan is $100,000, up to $100,000 based on business financials. And that is repayable by 2022, or the term can be extended with different terms at that point.
Great. And before we get your information on how people can reach out to you, because I think what happens often is that businesses are unique. They're a little bit different, or they may have an explanation to why maybe their sales went down, or where they're at, or what they're trying to invest. Exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to give us that information in a second. But I just want to speak to the business owners who are thinking about a loan, either the $40,000 or the BDC $100,000. Is that you also need to be thinking first about what are you going to do with that money? What is it that you're trying to do with that money? Is it to pay people? Is it to operate? Is it to reinvest, innovate? Because those people who are, I think, is working on the model post, pre-COVID-19, if you're not already thinking about reinvesting in your business or reinventing your business, that could be a problem. So if you are struggling with what should I do with that money, or you feel that you just want to have that money, I don't think that's good enough reason. It's about what is it that you're going to do with that money that's important, where I would like to connect with you and to help with that. Now, Krysta said a few times, not sure if you got it, but she said a few times, you need to have an updated financial, because it allows them to have a clear picture of your financials. So if you're working with a bookkeeper, now's a good time to let them know to update it. And if you're not, now's also a good time to reach out to your bookkeeper to get that information updated, or your accountant. Both groups will be able to help. So Krysta, how can someone reach out to you? Because like I said, they may have something unique in their business that it doesn't fall in line with the checklist, or something else is happening.
For sure. So you can reach me a few different ways. You can check out the Mortgage Tree page at mortgagetree.ca. Under our team, you can find my profile there. You can also find me on Facebook at Mortgages by Krysta, or by phone 403-389-7991, or by email Krysta@mortgagetree.ca. And that's KRYSTA@mortgagetree.ca.
Thank you for spelling that out, because I think there's a few Krystas that
there's a few ways to spell it.
What we'll also try to do in the miraculous world of technology is to also include that information that Krysta and I mentioned in some form of description below, depending on where this video shows up, and then go from there. So Krysta, is there a cost to meeting with you? Like, how long is that? Is it 15, 20 minutes? Can they just reach out to you? Just being cost sensitive, just want to make sure, if they just want to have a chat, is there a cost to that?
Of course. So if you need advice regarding the $40,000 loan, like I said, I am not able to help with the application process, but I am more than happy to advise you in the right direction. We can also have a conversation about the BDC loan as well. If we do get to a point where you'd like to apply for a loan other than the $40,000 one, that's when we would start to discuss fees. And we can go from there. It is on a case-by-case basis. I don't have a flat fee in this case, but I am definitely willing to have the conversation. Now is the time when we should be helping each other. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I just want to help business owners so that we can have the least impact possible.
I love that. Thank you so much for being transparent with that, because I think sometimes people just don't know how to ask that question. And I think just having an initial conversation is not going to cost anyone anything until you start progressing throughout that process.
Exactly.
So Krysta, thank you so much again for agreeing to this impromptu, and all your fears about everything else should be gone right now, because there was nothing happened that was crazy. So if you want to reach out to either Krysta Donovan or myself, please reach out to us. At least we could have the conversation. And like Krysta said, now is the time to be helping, and we are helpers, and we want to be able to help people through this crisis as well. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye.